Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna show you one of my side project that uh, utilize um, Cloudflare technologies and a meta framework that can help to build the application. Let me share my screen. Cool. Um, so this one a nice challenge from Cloudflare that encourage you to utilize their technology to build application. So here we are, my side project. Okay, let me start the application. So my application is based on an X workspace and Analogjs, which is a Angular meta framework that helps you to create a full stack application. So usually you will have a repo or monorepo for front-end and back-end, but for Meta framework, you have everything in one place, and you can have the front-end in one folder and the API in another folder in the same place, which is interesting. And it's also the key to increase the speed of development. You may heard of like Next.js or Remix would have the same concept. Okay, let me try the application right here. Cool. So this is one of my example that utilize Workers AI from Cloudflare to create a web application. So the application is pretty simple. So first, you can have an option either to type your prompt or to record your command and then generate an image. So in this application, I use like three models. So first, when you say something, you will send request to the AI model to get the text from the voice command, and then after that, you can generate the image from based on what you said. Let me try this one. Okay, hello from Toronto. So it's pretty quick. Um, it send request to the AI model and then return what you said. So you can modify it if you want to, and then after that, it generate the image. It may take few seconds. It looked like the Harbourfront to me. I expect to see CN Tower, but I'm not sure if there is the tower in this one or not. Yeah, and it comes with the image to text with explained what is the image about, which is pretty cool. So by combining different kind of model, you can create a symbol or some interesting solution using AI if you want to. And come back to the code structure. So as I mentioned, this is a meta framework from Angular. So if you have some experience with Angular, it may be better to understand. But the concept may be applied to other framework too. Okay, so you can see that there is three folder under the source, and the most important thing is the app folder and the server folder. So under the app folder, you see the pages. This is where you put your routings because one of the feature for Analog.js is they have the file routing that you don't have to configure your routing. You just need to put the pages under this folder, and it will create the page for you. So, for example, I have the home page right here. This is basically the what you see on the browser. Yeah. So if I go through the code, you can see that you see the component for audio recorder. So you see to separate the logic from recording audio. So if you want to reuse it somewhere else, you can put this component into other places. And when you record something, it will emit the value. So you can trigger a function and handle the logic with that data. And the below is we have the button. So it has a different stage. If the stage is loading, it will show different message to the text, just as I demo when we loading the image. And we have some other places where either you display the image when we got it from the API, and this is the image description. And if there is any error, it will show on the front end too. And the key function here is the on submit. So this is the function that set the state, either loading or if we have any error, and it will request data from the API. So this is the main function that get the image from the text input. So this is the service where we inject it into this component. Then if we look into it, it's basically just a post request to our API. You can see that this is the pattern. So if you go to the server routes version 1, and then this AI file, you can see that if you put anything under the V1, you can access it via this patterns. So this is where our server logic located, and it will not visible when you deploy it to the server. So that is the key to hide your API tokens or any secrets in the server. So it's not visible on the front end. You can see that I have the environment template here. If you want to work with the Cloudflare, you can get this from the dashboard. Or if you don't want to, just put another environment into this one. For example, you don't want to use Cloudflare, you want to use OpenAI, for example. You can just put Open AI token in this one, and in the AI file, instead of retrieving or sending requests to the Cloudflare, you just send requests to OpenAI. Yeah. So let's look into this routing, this file. Cool. So this is a simple security method where check if it's come from the local or it actually come from the Cloudflare pages. If not, just return an authorized request. And the next one is it get the prompt from the service, the AI service right here. So we send it in the pull request in the body. And in the AI, we will retrieve it by using the read body function. This is from this package. This is the mini simple package to build your API that Brandon, the creator of Analogjs, he utilized this one. So you can check the documentation if you want to have different kind of logics or implementation or make it more complex. So in order to send request from our application to API, then you can use this endpoint and replace with the account ID, put the AI token in the header. After that, you will retrieve the responses from your prompt, and this is one of the model that get the image from text. So after that, you return the image in basic format, so you can display it on the front end. Yeah. So the key is when you have the image, you can put base64 with this prefix. Then you will get the ability to display the image as in the example. Yeah. So is it on the logics that we have in order to build this simple application? I probably go further in detail if you want to leave a comment or have any question. Cool. Then I guess see you in the next video. Bye.